Welcome to the 2018 City of Trees Classic, brought to you by Disc Golf Idaho, Innova Disc Golf, and Latitude 64. I'm here with James Lynchfield. My name is Mike Bachman, and we're here for Idaho's biggest event. We've got a stacked five-some today. We'll let Nick Carmen introduce them on the first tee. Here we go.
City of Trees Classic, MPO, lead card, Corey Hood.
Looks like Corey lined up a backhand there. Wait for it. Psych this all out.
Corey goes straight up the middle. Looks like a conservative shot. He's probably playing for, chance at birdie.
DJ Gilbert.
Next up, DJ Gilbert from Twin Falls, Prodigy sponsored player.
Good shot.
He's not loving it, Mike.
Third on the box.
Next up, Trenton Higley,
Higley.
kind of young guy, 17 from Twin Falls, possibly future world champ. His game's coming around, looking good. Nice pink shirt. Oh, he went forehand. I don't know if he meant to go up the middle.
Fourth on the box.
Next
Team
up, my
Latitude
co-commentator,
64.
James Litchfield.
James Litchfield.
Two o'clock tea time, fresh out of bed, Mike.
I can tell by the hair. He goes more traditional, the wide hyzer.
Rounding out the card.
Josh
Team
Flynn, another
Prodigy.
Twin Falls player.
Josh Flynn.
Also sponsored by Prodigy. He looks to be throwing a purple Prodigy disc. Maybe an X1. Who knows?
Looks like I had to wait for the car there.
This guy loves duck hunting.
See if you can't catch some birdies today, Mike.
Alright, we're off. Corey Hood looks to be laying up into the fat part of the fairway. DJ looks to be going huge roller.
That's an aggressive line on this par 5.
Oh, early OB call. It's not even done moving, but it's still OB. Oh, wow, we have a discussion. What happened here, James?
Well, unfortunately, only a few of us really saw the shot. We were all kind of still dealing with those first hole jitters or whatever, kind of in our own minds. And that makes it difficult to decipher where his disc went out and where it possibly went back in. So, pro tip, pay attention to what's going on your car.
Think it was going to be questionable, but
What we're trying to see here is if he cut the corner of the parking lot, touched back inbounds way up there, or if he was over OB the entire time before it landed out of bounds.
All right, back to Trenton. He's got kind of a tough lie. Looks like he's probably going to lay up with like 200, 250 foot shot. Wide part of the fairway.
good shot.
We got Josh Flynn. Another forehand. Just put it down there. It is a par 5, so second shot, you don't need to chew off too much. James tucked up to the right, but it's a good angle, especially if you got a forehand.
I was trying to get out here safe, give myself an easy upshot. We did give DJ the benefit of the doubt here. He was able to advance pretty far, and he comes out with an incredible upshot from probably 280, 300 feet.
Corey Hood with another solid forehand, gonna leave him probably within inside circle 2, I would imagine. Another forehand from Josh Flynn. Probably inside 10. Trenton throwing his third. Right there, easy birdie. James fresh off his late afternoon nap. Easy birdie. That's what you want to do on this first hole. Really easy to bogey. Easy to birdie. Just depends. DJ from 40 feet. Right off the front rim. Corey Hood. Our Pro Rhino. Probably Anheuser putt. Ooh.
Just low.
Well played. Josh Flynn for birdie. Trenton for birdie. James taps in for birdie and Corey taps in for par. So here we go. We got Corey Hood sitting at even. Yeah. Hole 2, Rays Creek, par 3, 295 feet. OB left, water behind, OB right. Most players will be throwing a forehand out over the OB. Interesting thing about this hole, the longest running party in all of Boise happens just to the right there. Almost every day. James throws a forehand. Little early, but should leave him an easy putt.
Josh, yet again, waiting for a car. While we wait, it's hard to see from the camera footage, but there is water just beyond the basket and just to the right of it.
Josh a little wide, but 20 feet. He should convert. Corey Hood doing a little course maintenance. More than likely throwing an Excalibur.
Looks to have got all of it.
And CTP. Maybe not.
One more.
One more.
DJ didn't feel like that pad was quite clean enough.
My guess is an X1. A little short, scared a bird. We've got Josh Flynn. Tickles the chains. Josh's good friend DJ.
He's lining up those spins.
He's ready. He's ready. Okay. And okay, he's ready. Ooh, just a hair short. Trenton from the rough. Skips it off the rim. James converts. Nice putt. Dagger.
Dagger to the heart.
Josh for par. Trenton for par. Oh, let's make it a. Oh, we missed one. That might be a 5. Oh, that's a 5. That's unfortunate.
Early in the round, young guns likely feeling the nerves. Probably his first time on camera as well.
Corey taps in for a 2. Great hole. Hole 3, Lakeside. It's a par 4. Kind of forces a layup unless you want to be more aggressive into the tight part of the fairway, and then gives you an easier upshot. But most people will be laying up at about 330. Probably almost all forehand again. Wow, look at all those geese. James gets a little close to the water.
I was flirting with it. See what Corey's got here.
Another Excalibur. Looks good out of the hand. See if he gets himself a goose. Perfect, right in the middle. One more of those and he'll have a nice tap in. Another forehand. These guys throw backhands?
Josh is just hunting for some geese right now. He got one. I think he got one.
Oh, that one's shaking.
He goosed him.
DJ's staring the birds down. He's possible backhand? No. Maybe the next hole. Another great forehand. I looked away. Did that trickle into the water? We'll find out. Trent's shot looks a little high. The spike's in. Oh! Bird hunting. So it does look like DJ went into the water. No, he didn't. Never mind. From the studio, he says it stayed in bounds. He's going to go big hyzer, which is unorthodox.
Huge hyzer.
And that is an incredible shot.
Yeah.
If you've never played here, that shot is only for a handful.
He carried over OB 90% of that flight.
Josh flexes a Purple Prodigy disc up there to 30 feet. Trenton, another forehand. To like 15 feet, I think. This is Corey Hood. A little note, Corey Hood actually shot an incredible round in the second round, 54, Ironman par on a par 68. It was pretty amazing. First round. James, first round?
Yeah, I think it was the first round. As you can see here, I got pinched up against this tree, so I'm really just trying to throw a skip shot and use that ground play to get me to the basket. It worked so-so.
Josh Flynn for birdie. Low again.
I was having a conversation with those geese real quick for this putt. They told me don't miss low.
Oh,
So I missed left.
gross. DJ for an incredible birdie. Taking the pro route. This guy takes his time. Good putt. Trenton. Dead center. And another good birdie by Corey. Tap ins for par. And we'll move on to hole 4.
That's one of those ones where that par in the open field really sort of feels like a bogey.
Hole 4, super short hole, Island Green, Fantasy Island. All these guys should put it close and make it 2 and move on. That's why they're on the lead card.
Throwing on this island, I think the key is just not to get too aggressive. There's no reason to really go for the basket and risk throwing into the water. Oh, wait.
Oh, was that the pull?
I think DJ just went for the basket and in fact hit it. So I guess that works.
Trent looks to be throwing something a little slower, maybe a putter. At this point, it's hard to say what Trenton's throwing. He is unsponsored at this time. Currently sponsored by Latitude, but...
Yeah, during the tournament, I think he's throwing a mixed bag. I can't say for sure.
This looks like a Makana.
Yeah, reach for Makana on this one. That's what I like to throw off the tee for something that's going to go
left.
straight or finish left. Yeah.
We got another Prodigy disc. It's a black one. So Trenton finished about 30 left. Ooh, off the band. Corey played to the fat side of the green, which is where you probably like to see everyone landing. There's way more room over there, except he's kind of tucked behind a tree. Luckily, he throws about 1,000 putts a day in his garage, so this is probably going in.
Something happened here. Yeah, there's a little bit of distraction, a little gallery movement in the background, I think. That's what that little wave off was.
Oh.
And I think it got to him.
Another dagger, dead center.
Spin it in.
Josh was inbound. He's just getting his meter relief.
Routine.
Oh.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So we got 3 birdies, 2 pars on that hole. Still big lead by Corey Hood. He's got a 6-shot lead over DJ. We got hole 5, Warm Springs coming up. A par 4, measuring at about 590. Pretty wide open to about 300, and then it gets a little tighter. Most players will be throwing a big hyzer not to get into the tight part. Looks like DJ does just that.
Yeah, if you try and carry all of this, it's going to naturally pull you towards that OB, just dead straight off the tee. So you really got to get a little bit of hyzer at the finish if you're right-handed.
What's that, a Ballista? Ballista Pro or Gladiator or something?
I think this was Recycle Gladiator before I found the Ballista Pro, or at least was that comfortable with it.
Another routine hyzer, 350 out there. That one got a little flat. Oh, and it reaches the OB. This is Corey, maybe a Wraith would be my guess.
And that flipped on him.
Oh, early OB call, but a little long. Trenton's going to throw a hyzer.
And this kid can bomb it, so he should be fine here as long as it doesn't flip up.
Oh, probably out by a couple feet. So now we got a low ceiling. Most likely you want to throw something left to right, skipping away from the water. And that is really good, I believe. Looked like it stayed up. Trenton's also going to throw a forehand in there.
Just flexing it. It's coming back towards the basket. Oof, almost skipped in.
Maybe a little deep. Gets a little tricky back there, but good shot.
DJ also opting with the forehand. That looks to be pretty close.
Yeah, leaves it 20 feet right, which is where you want to be.
I think I'm grabbing my triple X right here. Just make sure there's no way I get left into that water.
And yeah, definitely did not.
Didn't get left.
What
Definitely,
was that, like 80 feet?
I caught a little twig. Definitely got a little twig.
So that must be James's next shot.
That's a quick throw from someone. I don't think that was me. That's
Oh, I missed that. Yeah.
Josh's shot, I think.
James most likely oh, I was expecting a layup. Give it a chance, though.
I'll try and give it a little run. I was a little bit frustrated.
DJ putting at the water. Not the most comfortable putt on the course. See if he can commit. And that's just an amazing putt. You missed that, you're OB. Looking at, let's see, bogey. Trenton got a little deep. He's got some stuff in the ways. But a great putt. Corey's happy. James, par, I believe.
Yeah, tapping in drive 4.
Corey Hood taps in for birdie.
Oh, Hood. Oh, he was OB.
Oh, it was OB. So it was 4. So 4 pars and birdie for DJ. DJ's making a little move on Corey Hood. We move on to the par 4. Short par 4, dog leg. Measuring at 320 feet. Basically 2 placement shots. You could go for it, but I doubt anyone will try to get the eagle. You just want to throw a straight shot about 300. It'll leave you a 100-foot up shot. Ideally, your shot would go dead straight.
Yeah, I think the smart play on this hole, you got to grab a fairway driver to mid-range, if not just a dead straight distance driver.
Yeah, if you get off the tee clean, it's going to leave you 80 feet. All these people are, everyone on this card is going to get up and down from there and make a birdie. It's really, if you throw a bad drive, you have a chance at parring or bogeying.
I want to say most of us were throwing fairway drivers, and then I think Trenton steps up here with a rock, and it looked a little risky. It goes right over the sidewalk, and it somehow skids.
Sneaks back in?
Just in,
Oh,
baby.
nice.
Just in. Blue rock. Too bad he can't use it anymore.
Yeah. You play with Trenton a lot. What do you think he's throwing for those rocks these days?
Yeah, I give Trenton a little beta, I would say. So he's picked up Retro Anchor. Fantastic replacement for sure. Very similar disc in feel and flight.
Corey plays a smart shot, 20 feet right of the pin. There's OB super tight on the left, so any shot landing left is a miss.
Yeah, I grab the Makana and just try and smooth this thing up there. It's about like 8 feet.
Great shot by DJ.
Well, Trenton's giving himself his meter off the sidewalk, but he was safe. Opts for the long jump putt.
And did that hit the basket?
Yeah, I think he hit the basket or the pole there. Corey's taking his time because that OB is right behind the basket.
Great putt. Corey putts with Rhinos. Super overstable. Easy putt. It's a hole everyone should be birdieing.
You should get it, but I think, honestly, our card probably made it look a little easier than it played in the tournament for sure.
So everyone birdies. So Corey Hood still got a 5-shot lead. The race for third is really tight, and we move on to hole 7, Blue Spruce Landing. Par 3. 285, dead straight, little OB left and right with the road. And DJ looks to be trying to bark it, but on the road.
He looked to have flipped it a little bit.
James throws a anchor.
I reached for the compass on this one just to
Compass.
keep it dead straight.
Oh, he likes it.
I was sort of laughing because I had a completely different disc in my hand and a different shot, but I trusted my first instinct.
And Josh seems to hit first tree. Probably be laying up for a 3, and Corey doing a little course maintenance again. Parks department should pick this guy up.
I'm guessing he's reaching for that Rhino.
I would think. I don't think he throws very many mid-ranges. That's flying like a Rhino.
Looks smooth. It's a little low, though, and that grass can be grabby.
That looks a little high, and maybe hyzering out
It's fading towards OB.
too much.
And that long grass is OB. We're just going to have to wait and see where that ended up.
Quick fire by Josh.
Yep, Josh is up, shot that up there.
This is Corey Hood from maybe 70. He just lays up.
No way he's running it with that OB right there.
No. We've got this unintentional raised basket, so
It looks like the OB's far away, but there's a painted line that you guys aren't seeing right
Yeah.
there.
DJ, this putt is totally makeable, but you're going OB if you miss.
100%. He wants it. He's just thinking about risk and reward
Yeah.
and makes the right choice. I was kind of thinking, you got that close, just make the 2. And it looks like we're all kind of just taking a peek at Trenton's disc. It was inbounds. Was straddling the line, so he got that 2 as well.
So yeah, DJ bogeys. We got Corey shooting a par, and the rest birdieing. Moving on to hole 8, Oregon Trail Pine, par 4. This hole is, you can get super aggressive off the tee, or you can just go 200, tap in for a birdie.
Yeah, it's hard to tell there, but I went for the layup and just threw it just like 3 feet too far, unfortunately.
Trenton for layup, right in the zone. Josh is going to go the other way.
Yeah, he's lining up that forehand. He's going for that skinny fairway off to the right.
Looks perfect.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have a look from there.
Corey throwing probably a Rhino again.
TJ looks to be laying up as well.
Yep. Someone get this cameraman a drink. He's a little shaky.
I needed that.
Trenton forehand approach to this pretty small island green.
It is small, and there's a sidewalk right behind it that you can very easily skip to and skip out of bounds.
Corey's going to go forehand. More than likely another Excalibur. That was not good.
Found the creek just short of the pin. And there are painted lines, so that is OB.
DJ with a forehand. And, wow, they're making this 200-foot shot look hard.
I'm just trying to get up and down here after laying up to an OB.
Ooh, nasty roll.
Yeah, I wasn't stoked about that roll at all. I thought I threw it pretty well.
Then we got Josh, who went the aggressive route and pretty much has an easy up and down, maybe a chance at eagle. And he's trying.
Good bid.
Yeah. It's a good hole. You go aggressive off the tee, it's pretty simple to get up and down.
And Trenton wanted that bad, and it looked like it just leaked a little bit long afterwards.
I'm going to spend a moment here with DJ as he gets ready.
The stepper.
Good try. Hood's going to go with a little Anheuser Rhino.
Well, he has to be careful of the sidewalk there. Looks to be safe.
Trenton for birdie. Chains out. So James went OB on his drive, so this is for par. He flicks it in there.
Just little stab in that basket.
Woo! It's an interesting hole. Pretty easy birdie, but the score really are all over the board on this. Like 2 to 4, you know, it's a 360 maybe. Just the design doesn't let you go that far off the tee, so.
Yeah, just the way that it's shaped, and then it's hard to tell in the video, but that creek and brush that's all OB is pretty wide, like maybe 40, 50 feet wide at parts, and it's pretty close to the basket. It's daunting, man. I mean, you saw it suck 3 of those players in off the lead card.
All right, so we got a couple bogeys, a double bogey, par, and a birdie for the group. Corey Hood's keeping a 6-stroke lead so far over DJ. We're going to hole 9, Chestnut Peninsula, par 4, 490 feet. Pretty simple tee shot, but you really want a good angle coming into it. And that's going to be far back. Oh, we got a little slow-mo here.
It's slow-mo.
Slow-meds.
Partial reach
Wow.
back.
Wow. But probably Idaho's most beautiful tree on this hole. We'll give it
Yeah.
another good look.
Squared it up.
Steve likes it. Corey again cleaning the tee pad. And he's probably going with a champion. I'm going to guess Champion Wraith. Who we got here? Oh,
A little talking in my backswing. I just had to nod off real quick there.
that's a great shot, I think. It's somewhere.
And we're not playing to that basket that you
No.
saw just there. Carrying that entire fairway, and we're actually going to hop over the creek. The difficulty is that all the trees that line the creek, you really have to pick your spot trying to cross that final little section there.
DJ, I'm sure throwing a D1. Trenton throwing a white frisbee that is maybe latitude, but at this point it could not be.
It looks white.
That looked good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's real deep.
Josh has a smart game. I'm sure he's laying up. He knows his chances at birdie are slim, so yeah, just pitch up there, pitch over, get the par. James what are you doing here?
Well, I'm looking at it like there's a very narrow fairway by the basket, and I'm just gonna go for it. And if I cross out,
That's okay. That's a 4.
I can make that putt. Yeah,
I think
so I gotta go for it.
Last time I checked, you could make a 6-footer.
Yeah, I didn't want to come up short. That's for sure.
Corey Hood. This year was actually way more difficult because the brush got really high, so controlling the speed coming in was hard.
Yeah, and
D-
all of that is painted OB.
Yeah. DJ threw it far enough so he could throw a putter, which is a huge advantage.
And absolutely parked it. Trenton
Well,
goes back door on it.
Looks a little short. Is this a jump putt? No, why not?
Or 3,
Good
almost
chance.
gets it.
Corey from 30.
He might be just outside the circle, just barely.
My guess is Rhino. Dead center.
Rhino. He loves it.
I mean, just like he's in his garage. Trenton. Oh, ouch. Good putt. A little high. James plays aggressive on the upshot, but gets him the par. It's a good strategy.
Look at these big dogs bullying the baby.
Josh for
Teaching
par.
Yeah, I know.
DJ for birdie. So DJ's making a pretty good move on the front 9. So we got a 6-stroke lead still by Corey Hood. Moving into the back 9. We want to thank everyone who was involved. The camera work by Teresa and Justin. The commentary by Mike and James. And all these sponsors here. We could barely fit them in.
That's a full page, Mike.
So